What happens when one of the world's most daring innovators sneaks into a top-secret facility in the heart of Dubai? For Elon Musk, it wasn't just about curiosity, it was about uncovering the truth behind some of the most advanced robotics ever built. With whispers of machines capable of mass destruction, Musk embarked on a high-stakes mission that could have cost him his life. What he found will leave you questioning the future of technology and global security. Late one night in his private suite in Dubai, Elon Musk stared out at the glittering skyline. Despite the city's gleaming towers and luxury, he had heard unsettling rumors during his stay. Deep within Dubai's tech industry, a secret facility was said to house robots so advanced they could shift the balance of global power. Unlike Tesla's AI, which focused on human benefit and productivity, these machines were rumored to be engineered for something far more ominous: defense and potentially destruction. Unable to resist the pull of discovery and the thrill of the risk, Elon devised a plan. Armed with a carefully constructed cover identity and his characteristic fearlessness, he set out to infiltrate Dubai's most secretive and heavily guarded technology factory. With a forged ID, a simple disguise, and a lot of nerve, Elon made his way to the outskirts of the facility. The building was a fortress, surrounded by security checkpoints, motion sensors, and armed guards, but Musk wasn't one to back down. He waited for the shift change, the brief window when guards rotated and slipped through a service entrance unnoticed. Once inside, Elon was struck by the eerie silence of the facility. The air buzzed faintly with the hum of machines, but the lack of human presence made it feel otherworldly. As he moved deeper into the labyrinth of halls, he stumbled upon a vast, brightly lit room filled with towering machines. These weren't just robots, they were advanced war machines, unlike anything Elon had ever seen. One caught his eye immediately, a sleek, humanoid robot standing over 10 feet tall. Its metallic frame gleamed under the fluorescent lights, and its design was a marvel of engineering. A screen near the machine displayed its specifications. EMP capability. This robot could emit an electromagnetic pulse powerful enough to shut down an entire city the size of Las Vegas. Targeting system. With night vision and auto-locking capabilities, the robot could identify and neutralize threats with terrifying precision. Waterproof design. The robot could dive up to 5,000 feet, making it a force to be reckoned with on land or underwater. Elon's mind raced as he realized the implications. In the wrong hands, this technology could wreak unimaginable havoc. Yet, according to whispers he'd heard from Dubai engineers, these robots were marketed as defense mechanisms for the elite, a way to protect the ultra-wealthy in a world increasingly fraught with instability. But Elon saw the darker side. Defense today, perhaps, but what about tomorrow? What if these machines fell into the hands of rogue states, terrorists, or even malfunction due to programming errors? A single EMP could cripple a city, cutting off power, communications, and transportation. The chaos would be unprecedented. Then, disaster struck. As he approached a restricted area labeled prototype development, an alarm blared. Musk froze, his heart pounding. Had he tripped a sensor? Or was someone else in the facility? The building came alive with activity. Security guards flooded the halls, their voices barking orders in Arabic. Musk's cover was blown. Realizing he had seconds to act, Elon retraced his steps, darting down corridors and avoiding the guards. The exit felt miles away. At one point, he came face to face with a drone, its camera locking onto him. Thinking quickly, he used an electromagnetic jammer he had smuggled in to disable the device, buying himself precious seconds. Finally, Musk reached the service entrance he'd used to infiltrate the building. Slipping outside, he melted into the shadows just as a team of guards rushed past. He didn't stop running until he reached a safe house he had prepared in advance. Only then did he allow himself to breathe. Back at his suite, Elon reviewed the information he'd gathered. While he hadn't been able to uncover the full scope of Dubai's robotics program, what he'd seen was enough to confirm his fears. These machines were far beyond anything the public knew existed. In the wrong hands, they could destabilize entire nations. Musk shared his findings with a select group of trusted engineers and advisors, warning them of the potential dangers. Privately, he wrestled with a dilemma. Should he go public with what he'd seen? Doing so could expose him to significant personal and legal risks. The crime for infiltrating such a facility in Dubai could very well be death. Yet staying silent felt like a betrayal of his mission to safeguard humanity's future. Ultimately, Elon chose a middle path. He began subtly advocating for greater regulation and oversight of advanced robotics on global platforms, using his influence to push for ethical guidelines without directly implicating Dubai. Meanwhile, he tasked Tesla and SpaceX engineers with developing countermeasures ways to disable or neutralize similar machines if they ever became a threat. Elon Musk's undercover adventure in Dubai became the stuff of legend. Though the details remained classified, whispers of his daring mission spread among those in the know. For Musk, it was a stark reminder of the double-edged nature of technology. Innovation could propel humanity forward, but it could just as easily lead to its destruction if left unchecked. The experience also reignited Elon's passion for ethical innovation. He launched new initiatives at Tesla and SpaceX aimed at ensuring AI and robotics were used for the betterment of humanity. Musk's speeches began to echo a warning: we are at a crossroads. Technology can be our savior or our downfall. The choice is ours. As he reflected on the experience, Elon couldn't help but feel a surge of adrenaline. The risk had been immense, the consequences potentially fatal. But for a man driven by the thrill of discovery and the desire to protect the future, it had been a risk worth taking. In the months following his Dubai mission, Musk worked tirelessly to advocate for global treaties on robotics and AI. He collaborated with world leaders, scientists, and technologists to draft a framework that would limit the weaponization of AI. Though the road was fraught with challenges, Musk's efforts sparked a global conversation. Meanwhile, Dubai continued its development of advanced robotics, but rumors suggested that Musk's infiltration had forced them to reevaluate their security protocols and ethical considerations. For Elon, it wasn't about stopping progress, it was about ensuring that progress served humanity, not destroyed it. And so, the legend of Elon Musk's daring undercover mission grew, a story of risk, discovery, and the unrelenting drive to shape a better future for all. If you enjoyed this story, leave a like and subscribe to never miss out on the latest exciting stories of public figures.